Hello again, friends on the internet. Last time, apparently, I kept looking to the right. So this time I put the camera on the right. So maybe that will help and I'll look more like I'm looking at you. um, Angela here again. I'm having problems with my camera setup. I don't have a good camera setup, so it's propped up. Anyway, we'll see how it stays. I might have to tip it again. So I had some fails this week, and I was just going to talk about that real quick. So T-Doddles did this great, beautiful scarf called the Snowberry Scarf. So first I tried making it with this, and it looked, you couldn't even see the texture at all because of the variegation. So I switched to a Mandala cake, and I'm trying really hard, but I'm having so many problems with this pattern. I don't know. I guess I'll keep trying and see if it turns out. I mean, it looks okay, I guess. But yeah, I'm having a real hard time with the berry part. So anyway, also I bought these this mandala. It's the troll colorway, and I just thought it was funny because I bought it at Walmart, and on the receipt it said man troll, like I was buying a man troll. But anyway, I just thought that was funny. So that snowberries has been kind of a fail. I'm gonna keep trying and we'll see. Also, I made, or tried to make, wait, I have to find it. There it is. I tried to make a blue mandala throw is what it's called. And I'll put all these links in the description box for you. But anyway, it's supposed to look like this. I didn't print it in color, obviously. But I was crocheting and it was curling up like this weird, funky thing. And I couldn't figure it out. So I reread the pattern. I was doing one stitch incorrectly in each repeat. And that made it turn into this weird curly star thing, and it felt to me like it wasn't even worth it to frog it. I just tied it off and figured that was it. I'll probably try to make it again with a bigger yarn, probably, I would guess, instead of the mandala weight. But anyway, those were my fails, and I felt really stupid because normally I don't fail that bad. But anyway, so I have a couple of finished things. I taught myself Summer's Tips and Stitches was doing these hats that have the Celtic weave in them, and I've always been intimidated by the Celtic weave, so I haven't ever tried to learn it because it's so beautiful. But anyway, so I decided to teach myself the Celtic weave, and I got that figured out. And this is now going to be a blanket for a doll. I have a friend who gets it's really cool. She gets China dolls for super cheap at like Goodwills and stuff, and she cleans them up and fixes their hair, makes sure they're washed and everything, and then she gives them to the police and fire departments to give to underprivileged kids. So I think that's really cool. And they all come with little blankets. So I'm going to donate this because there's all different sizes, and I'm sure one of them can use that. And because I figured that out, I've now started making a much larger project with that Celtic weave stitch. I think I'm going to turn this into a cowl, but I really love this yarn. It didn't work in the snowberry shawl, but it's really working in this. And it's a Karen Jumbo colorway Easter basket. So that's what that is. Now I've finished projects. I finished this scarf. It was a friend asked me to make it for her. It's not my thing, but it came out pretty good. The only problem was I bought the exact same yarn, exact same weight, and the gray seems to be slightly thinner. So the gray is kind of pulling in a little bit. I guess I'll be blocking it before I send it to her. I finished my really bright shawl that I've been making. I think that came out really good. Again, I don't really wear shawls, but I think it looks nice. I think it came out okay. My virus shawl with the bright stuff. And then I didn't show this last time, but I finished this a couple weeks ago, and it is a Martha Stewart, I like to call it prison poncho, but it's actually called the coming home poncho. She made one in prison and then she wore it when she was coming home, but she made it in like brown. So I went ahead and made one, and again, I've worn it once and it's just not, I probably won't wear it. I really like it. It's pretty, but I'm just not, I just don't wear stuff like that. So anyway, but it was really fun to make and people seem to love them. So I might make more of them and see if I can sell them. But anyway, that's all. Let me look at my paper and make sure I did. Oh. Crochet Crowd posted like 2 days ago, I think, or maybe yesterday, crochet wavy wrap. And it's using Pantone, the Pantone and Karen braids. And they're normally like $8 at Michael's. They might be more depending on where you're buying them. But today, I got an email today. They're on sale for $4 a braid. So I was able to get the 9 braids that you need to make that Crochet Crowd wavy wrap for $36 and tax. So when he said 9 braids and I was watching that, I about choked because that's like almost $100 worth of yarn. I mean, 80 at least, because they're normally $7.99. So you get 9 of them and okay, 70 something. Unless you make a mistake and have to buy another braid. So anyway, yeah, I was excited to get that today. So today, if you go on Michael's, the Pantone, the Karen Plus Pantone braids are $4 each. You have to order in sets of 3. If you wanted to make that crochet wavy wrap, you have to have 9. So that's 3 sets of 3. But anyway, I just wanted to share that because a lot of people were upset about the price of how much that shawl would be costing. And I mean, 36 is still a pretty penny, but that Pantone is such beautiful yarn. I figure I really want to try it. And a half price sale because of Black Friday week is a good time to try it. So anyway, bye everybody. I will see you next time, and happy crocheting.